I'm Brittany, this is Jack, and welcome to Gaywatch, where we watch gay things. Today is episode 5 of The Sandman. All I seem to hear about this episode is that it's particularly brutal. It's either the one that's brutal, or it's the one that's like a fan favorite. But I think the fan favorite is episode 6, and this is the one that, for whatever reason that we are about to find out, hits really hard somehow. And considering the other ways that Neil has, hurt us so far in ways that we don't talk about, that's intimidating. But I'm also super fucking curious, so let's fucking go. In retrospect, this guy is such an expertly built and built up villain that it's staggering. If he winds up being like the main antagonist for at least this season, which seems to be kind of clearly where they're going now, an absolute masterclass in not just creating a villain slash antagonist, but laying the groundwork for a villain has been so thorough that it goes back like 100 years or some shit. That's highly impressive, Neil Gaiman. You're psychotic. She's nice. She's gonna be soup by the end of this. Oh no, wait, he doesn't even have that anymore. Now we don't even know what he can do to people. Fuck!
Will you tell her to wait? Absolutely. Thanks, Beth.
I'm getting lesbian vibes.
Yeah, we had this stupid fight last night and
See?
she left.
It was the plaid.
And
I get a sense about people. You're gonna get this job.
Then why are you not running screaming from the guy sitting in the corner?
I'm Mark, by the way.
And I'm gay. So
She's a lesbian who's not in the mood. I have no idea where this is going, how it's going to tie back into the major narrative, kind of if at all. But I love just the idea of having a chapter that focuses on just the what's the word I'm looking for? Just the diner and its people, like a concentrated location, and we're getting introduced to all of these new characters at the microcosm of the diner. I love that as a concept for an episode of this show. I'm still super fucking nervous to see exactly where we're gonna land, but I love the idea.
If that's what you want.
I hope you mean that, straight lady.
You are right.
Well, I'm a waitress who writes.
Fiction? Non-fiction?
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber who writes.
All my stories have happy endings.
That's because you know when to stop.
How do you mean?
Oh no, I know exactly what he means.
If you
Huh? Huh? Why is this
Wait
terrifying?
a little while longer.
What the fuck?
you all right?
I'm certainly a shit nut. I know how this ties back into the entire story now. We're getting this because we have to see what he is capable of wreaking across the world. Fucking duh. I'm perpetually terrified of Neil Gaiman. How the fuck is he like keeping everybody there?
Anniversary.
And Hale, which aren't
What's happening?
just that apparently.
I was getting the vaguest feeling that they were setting up a loop. Or a loop of sorts. They were establishing a baseline so that I didn't think it would come back to loop. quite so literally, especially with them, but it felt like that's what they were gonna go do, and now they're doing it, and I'm... We're breathing. We're breathing. We're breathing. We're breathing.
Can you not even look at me?
We're at work, Ben.
I was about to say, they totally banged.
I like to go upstairs to your son's room. I don't like fucking him.
Okay. That would be shoe number 1.
I think I'm a few years away from any girl wanting to date me.
Unless the CEO wants you as her play toy.
Because some men love taking orders from women.
This is also true, but that's usually in a different... Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you know? Can I eat it in here?
Sure.
Fuck Marsh.
Well, yeah, but also, how do you mean? Uh-huh.
Sometimes you just need to get your dick sucked.
Regardless of gender, I'm guessing?
I don't know about that. Fun? Like you?
No. Or yes, I don't know. Someone who sees.
Ah!
What is happening right now?
Fuck if I know, man!
Everyone's gone.
Everyone's
Miss them?
busy.
I hate her.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't want to kill anyone.
Yes, you did. Or you wouldn't have done it. Kate wanted to
Oh,
get me
God.
killed.
Oh, the flaws in his psychotic logic.
You have to pretend. I offered you a world where you could be yourselves without having to suffer for it, but it seems you enjoy your suffering.
Incorrect. Oh, God.
And if that is your truth,
It's really not.
then perhaps you're...
Ah.
As we've told ourselves.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All be
Fuck me. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck. Jesus fuck.
So there's no TV and no one left to talk to.
What do you think you're doing?
Ah!
Saving, it's revealing the truth.
No, it's really
This is
not.
The truth of mankind.
It's really not.
If you take away their hope, then
Yeah. Oh. A leggy cultist? Oh. Ah.
Go to sleep, Johnny. Please.
Mother,
Johnny, you have to go to sleep.
Oh my God.
it's my birthright.
Ooh, entitlement much. It's shot. It's pieces.
thank you, John.
Oh.
I'd forgotten just how much of myself I had placed in the jewel.
Oh.
Kill me.
I could.
I mean, all you gotta do is close your hand.
John merely used it to reveal wounds that were hidden, but never healed.
Hmm.
Tomorrow,
Sorry, who the fuck are you?
Watching you.
What? Huh? Never would I have fathomed that that would be the end of the actual arc, of the finding the things arc, of the opening arc. I figured we were going to go right to episode 10 with that. I thought that was going to be the whole of season 1. But no, it's actually apparently 2 separate arcs. 1 through 5 is one arc, 6 through 10 is, I'm assuming, another one. Oops. So he was more the villain of the arc, and then this was the grand confrontation with the villain of that arc. Yes, all right, I stand corrected. But also, there is like so much to fucking say, but I think I can only remember really 2 major points that like kept coming back to me. And if my ADD isn't too bad right now, I will actually remember both of them. One being that the people like John, right? And there are definitely people like John who are just like, man, if we were just all honest with each other and did what we want, blah, 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 bullshit, humanity would be better off. We're all fooling ourselves. We're all lying to ourselves. Those type of fucking edgelords, they miss a couple of huge assholes in their own try-hard philosophies, right? One of which is that they, without realizing it, are half the time not even talking about objective truth, of which there are precious few objective truths kind of in our existence, which sucks, but half the time they're just talking about, personal truths or our perception of that truth. So like Bet burning her writing, like that objectively had nothing to do with anything objective. That was the truth of how she felt about her writing and about her chances for success, or her chance of, as Dream said later, writing something that matters to people, right? But that wasn't based on anything objective. That was based on her own personal insecurities and her belief that her writing was not good enough. We don't know if her writing was good enough because, one, we never saw it, and just that was never really touched on because that's not really the point. His whole ability of exposing the quote-unquote truth was really just a version of people giving into the darkest truths that they perceive about themselves a lot of the time. But it has nothing to do with some kind of like universal bullshit or whatever. And then the second thing though, and this is like possibly one of the most annoying things about the people who were like, oh, we're all just, animals, and we're all just kidding ourselves, and we should all just, if we all did what we want, blah, 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 we're just violent, selfish beasts and all that stuff, is that they directly ignore the fact that we have higher reasoning. Like, that is a thing that we possess. We possess higher reasoning. We possess the ability to not do things that we know are bad for us because we know that they're bad for us, or not to do horrible things because we possess ethics. It's like they completely forget about the fact that we possess higher reasoning, and because we do, that separates us from a lot of our most base instincts. But these people try to reduce us to our base instincts, and that is just fundamentally, ironically, untrue. Sorry, that was a bit of a soapbox. But I fucking hate edgelord people like that who try to act like the coldest truth or the most brutal truth is therefore like the best way or the one truth or all of that bullshit. Ooh, I hate that so much. And so, I mean, John really tapped a hidden rage in me. That's it for this episode. Holy shit. That is it for this episode. I will be back extremely very soon with episode 6. And please remember to take care of yourself.